stop and erase it and start again. Why do you do this?
Hello, and welcome back to The Weekly Jam with Allison
and Dan.
And if you're new, hi!
Hey!
How's it
Welcome!
going?
Thank you so much for coming.
You are now a jammer.
You're officially a jammer. So, if you're new, again, Weekly Jam is something we're going to be bringing to you weekly. And it's a jam. The jammiest, I think.
Sometimes we're in our jammies.
Haven't been yet, but we're maybe eventually. This is,
Yes.
This is our third episode.
This is exciting.
Third time's the charm, right?
And, we're finally, I think we're just getting a hang of it more, maybe.
Yes.
And we just want people to know that we are just trying to convey positive and happiness into the world.
We just want to be something good.
Yes, in a world that's sometimes so dark.
Oh,
we want to be the light in your week.
Yes, and let's start off the week right.
Yes, let's start off with
the Weekly Jam. So tell all your friends, all your neighbors, put that on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. Please tell every single person you know. We won't charge anything if you just do some free advertising.
Exactly. We would love that. And you know what? We're going to start off with, Dan?
What are we going to start off with?
I think we should start off with a positive quote.
Okay, I like positive quotes.
Me too.
I think that's good.
Okay, this is the first one that popped up on Google because I'm prepared.
Okay, good. We love Google.
And I spelled positive wrong.
Positive?
Yep.
Am I permanent? Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
Can oo get pregante?
Google that if you don't know it. Okay, so this quote says, "Your positive action combined with positive thinking results in success."
Well, where's the success? Everything I've been doing is there.
This just took a negative turn.
No, I also have a positive joke.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so a proton and an electron walk into a bar, and the proton says, "This place is too expensive. We have to leave." And the electron says, "Are you sure?" And the proton says, "I'm positive."
Oh,
that was so bad.
I like that though. We could have a dad joke of the week.
Wait.
What?
Tell your favorite joke of all time.
Oh my god! I can't get through this without laughing.
This is about to be a long episode, folks. Put your seatbelts on. Pro tip, always wear your seatbelt. But click those seatbelts in and get ready for the ride of your life. Here we go. Allison. It's on you.
It's so funny.
Yes,
maybe.
I mean, it's funny.
Okay, I'll tell everybody.
Okay.
Aidan, do you know this? Aidan's our executive producer. Yeah, you do. You're shaking your head. Okay.
All right.
Okay. What? What did the big bucket say to the little bucket?
If you didn't hear that the first time, it's what did the big bucket say to the little bucket?
What did it say? Don't answer, I'll tell you.
I'm on the edge of my seat at this point.
You're looking a little pale.
Did you get that? You're looking a little pale. It's probably because you're a little bucket. And a little bucket is also known as a pail.
Oh my god.
Also, pro tip, if you're looking pale, you might need to put your head between your legs. You might be getting lightheaded. We'd love for you to hydrate yourself and stay healthy, my friend. Thank you so
Wait, can I tell one of the worst jokes I've ever heard?
Wow, Aidan is chiming in. He wants one of the best worst jokes ever.
Yes. Tell us, Aidan, tell us.
Okay, no. Okay, so like it's not a good joke, but it's like I don't know why I found it so funny. One of my teachers in high school told us this joke.
Yes.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Weekly Jam.
And okay, so it's just like my go-to joke ever since she told me. I don't know. I was like a junior in high school or something. But okay, so this was it.
Okay.
2 muffins are in an oven. 1 muffin.
I'm actually laughing. 2 muffins are in an oven.
muffins are in an oven.
It's better the second time.
They're so cute.
They're adorable, aren't they?
Okay.
Alright, so there they are.
Start again.
Okay.
Okay.
2 muffins are in an oven. One muffin looks to the other and says, "Is it hot in here or is it just me?" The other muffin says, "Wow, a talking muffin!"
If you
But
didn't
like,
get,
why is that funny?
if you didn't get that the first time, it's because the muffin can also talk, but said, "Wow, a talking muffin." That was the punchline. Thank you so much. Wait, that's actually a funny one.
That is funny. I actually really enjoyed that.
I have a funny joke.
Okay, were you doing jokes this whole time?
No, this is the last one.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready? My financial situation.
Oh.
Wait, no. Wait, my favorite joke actually comes from you know what? I'm gonna look it up so I get
Charlie
the wording.
Manson.
No, good old Charlie.
Refer back to last week for that one.
Episode 2. Here, let me make sure. Hold on. I want to get the wording of this perfectly correct.
Okay.
Why don't you fill them in on what we're going to talk about today?
Okay. So, for all our new jammers, we do this thing called Complicated Life Scenarios, where you send in your life scenarios and we answer them because we are clearly experts on everything. But we're going to kind of shift that because this week we got some would you rather questions from some viewers. So we are going to answer those instead. And then later on, we're going to talk about how to simplify your life because I think we could all use that. Right, Dan?
I really think we could, and I've got my joke.
Okay, wow, all right. Go ahead.
Are we ready?
By all means, go ahead.
But we really do love to simplify our lives. It's the little things. Here's my joke.
Okay.
The government in this town is excellent and uses your tax dollars efficiently.
Wow, Dan. Wow.
If you can name what that's from, I like you. It's from Parks and Recreation.
Okay,
You got it out of me. It's a Ron Swanson quote. Woo, I love it.
You
so
watch
yeah.
Parks and Rec?
I've seen the whole show. Get on your feet, get up, and make it happen. Okay, so let's get to the would you rather. Would you rather listen to me sing or get to these questions? Am I right?
Do I have to answer that?
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Wow,
Okay.
You came for me on that one.
Okay, so we have a couple would you rathers from some viewers. This one is from Katie_N. Thank you, Katie, for sending this one in. Would you rather never use social media sites / apps again, or never watch another movie or TV show?
Oh, wow.
Katie, this is tough.
Katie, we love you so much. If you hadn't gathered yet, we
gosh.
made that up and there is no Katie. We have to just look this up ourselves. But Katie and...
You blew my cover. I'm trying to...
We can't lie to the viewers.
I'm trying to pretend like people listen to us.
Oh my gosh. Well, people do, but there's no Katie. It's... I hope.
Samantha?
So, the point is, that's a really tough one. I think I might have to go with social media sites.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm a television major.
Yeah, that would be a little complicated
That could
for
get
you.
a little hairy.
A little trickly.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Trickly?
It is now. Economically trickly.
Jammers, we like to make up our own words on this show. So.
Me too, and if you have any ideas for words, email us.
Our Jammer Dictionary coming out soon.
Our Jammer Dictionary.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say definitely, I love movies and TV way too much. And I can do without social media.
Yeah.
I've already kind of phased out of Facebook.
Yeah.
Like,
well, Facebook's good for birthdays.
It's good for birthdays, and it's also good, like, if you really want to, like, keep in touch with people, but, like, it's kind of really, really political, and I'm just like...
I think more Twitter has.
Honestly. Twitter used to be so funny, and now everything's political, and I'm
stopped.
just like, oh my gosh.
I've honestly just stopped going on Twitter.
That's the thing. Instagram is where...
Well, I mean, honestly, to simplify my life, I know this is supposed to be later, but I stopped using social media pretty much. And
that's a good tip.
It's so
liberating.
Healthy. It's so liberating because I find myself happier because I'm not comparing myself to other people. Like, for once in my life, I am just living the way I want to live. I'm not worried about the number of likes on a picture. I'm not worried about what other people are doing. It's just me and my life. And when I'm like super, super bored, maybe I'll go on it like once or twice a week.
That's fair.
It's so
Snapchat
nice.
Snapchat is probably the one I use the most often.
Oh yeah, because you have snap streaks and you can't end that.
Yeah, well, I one time I lost a 650-day snap streak, and I think we both cried.
Why? How?
I don't know what happened.
Maybe Snapchat was just like, F you.
I want answers. I want the truth. I can't handle the truth. Son, we live in a world that has walls. Walls that need to... Okay, so that's a quote from...
Daniel's monologue is ending now.
Instagram, I don't really go through it anymore because I found myself comparing myself to other people.
Yeah.
And it's you only put out your best on social media.
Oh,
so you're
so
comparing
true.
everything about you, and typically your worst, to someone's best. And that's just not cool.
It's messed up, man.
Yeah.
Messed
on
up.
Twitter, I've muted a lot of things so I could just have the comedy and like without like politics every tweet of my life. Okay, would you rather be...
Not a good one.
Oh, would you rather live without the internet or live without AC and heating? Going back to last week, I sweat a lot.
I know, but like, okay, so as hard as it would be to live without internet because we depend so much on it, I would have to say that for survival reasons for AC and heat, because no heat in the winter, but it's not like we live in caves where we can just build a fire in the middle of our house and it won't burn down.
That's true.
So, I mean, like, AC, it would stink, but literally, because I would stink. But you could do without it. I didn't have AC in my last house.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, that's a lie. My room, I had a portable AC thing.
Okay,
but
well.
you know, it was still hot and miserable, and
yeah,
that was...
and it gets stuffy and gross.
So stuffy.
It's like dangerous conditions.
Yeah, so I mean, as hard as it would be, I'd have to say the internet, and I'd probably just go play with sticks in my yard because I'd have nothing better to do. But,
okay.
You know, I would be comfortable when I sleep.
I might say AC and heat.
Mm-hmm. Really?
That's mostly because at this point, well, one, my major in school is so I have two majors, television and IT management. And so living without internet's not really an option for me. Or television. So my questions have been answered.
As sad as it is, I don't think anybody could live without internet anymore.
It's become, we were talking about this in one of my classes this year, it's kind of becoming like a fundamental thing. That's
you depend so much on it.
You really do.
Like my work, if I didn't have internet at work, we would not function.
Oh, one day our system went down and we didn't do anything for 8 hours. I mean, I got paid.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't do anything. Okay,
I'm going to ask another one and then we can get on to...
simplifying your life.
Yeah. This is tough. There's some tough... like, viewers, please email us so we don't have to look this up during the show.
Right. Yeah, we would love for an actual Katie_N to contact us.
Yeah, really.
We're waiting on you, Katie. Thank you so much.
Katie, we know you're out there.
You know, the thing that gets me about Would You Rathers is sometimes they're really easy. Like, would you rather have hair for fingernails or, like, hair for teeth? And it's like fingernails. Like, not even a question. Like, I'm not a whale. I don't want hair for teeth. Right? Whales have hair for teeth, right? Okay. Our producer, Aidan, is saying, more or less.
Wow. I have one.
Oh, please share. I'm ready.
Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn? That's deep.
Okay.
This is tough.
I would have to say age 5.
Really?
Because this is about, like, what would be the point of living if you will never learn anything else? Like, I mean, obviously I think there's still a point to living, but how boring would that life be if you could never learn anything else because you would already know everything your future self knows?
All right, let's shut that question down.
And I mean, like, I could go back to age 5, you know, eating my crackers, eating one of those little huggy drinks.
I almost bought those today.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wow. Nice.
Surprise, mother.
Wow, that was some harsh language for a 5-year-old.
Ouch.
She's not 5. She's 5 plus...
I can't do math when I'm nervous.
17? I think. Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Our target demographic is the I'm sorry, yes.
Hey, we love all people.
So, you know what? Let's talk about how to simplify our lives.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it!
Oh, that'd be cute. We need a jingle.
Jingle, jingle.
Hey, if you're creative and know jingles, jingle us.
If you're musically
inclined...
Oh my god,
I just said jingle us.
Jingle us at The Weekly Jam
That
Podcast
sounds inappropriate.
at gmail.com.
Come jingle us.
Don't, oh my god. Don't say that. So, okay, simplify your life.
Sorry.
Step one,
Step
social
one.
media, cut it back.
That's my number one. I'm at an age where I'm learning what's important in life, and that's not something that's important to me.
Okay, I like it.
It's just not. Like, my priorities right now are the people that I love and that I care about.
Oh, okay, well,
And
you're
myself.
making me feel like shit.
Oh.
No, you're so right.
And
You're so right.
like, why do I want to know what everyone else in the world is doing? I need to focus on myself and other people around me that I love, because life is too short not to do that.
That's very fair.
Why compare? And that's something that's really hard to do, because I still do it to this day. But you just have to recognize who you are, and that these people are gonna have these strengths and these people are gonna have these weaknesses, and it's nothing against you or them. It's
That's
just
fair.
different.
That's fair.
How would you simplify your life, Dan?
So my thing is, I don't think I could do the social media thing. I mean, like, I could do it.
I'm not saying get rid of it, just cut back.
No, yeah. No. Yeah. No, yeah, no, yeah.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Okay. No, well, we do not condone violence on the Weekly Jam. Not at all.
Ow! Kidding. I just slapped.
Always ask for consent.
Oh my gosh.
No, just because there's a lot of stuff that I want to know about in the outside world that I can't.
Mhm.
That's kind of my, like, source of news at this point.
That's fair.
But I like the cutting back idea.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not ready to totally phase it out, but I like cutting back.
Okay, here's something that I do. And not right or wrong, but I want to keep up with daily things, news, and stuff too. So, and this is not a sponsor, although if you want to sponsor us, go ahead. Have you heard of The Skim?
Milk?
Well, that is something. But it's called The Daily Skim, and you sign up for it, and it's... Stop laughing at me and blowing your nostrils. It's a thing! And it comes to you at 6 in the morning, so when you wake up, you can read it. It just comes to your email, you sign up for it, and it gives you, like, all these, like, events that happened the day before.
Oh, that's really
And,
nice.
Yeah, it talks about politics and other things that are important.
Oh, that is really nice. I didn't know about that.
It's really cool. I mean, I like it because I want to stay up to date too, but I don't want to have to search through it through my Twitter feed.
Oh, for sure.
So I just get it sent to me.
So one of the things that I do for simplifying my life, I wouldn't say it's simplifying my life, but I found myself consciously thinking, when I get, like, annoyed, just be like, why are you annoyed?
Oh.
Like, I don't know how to phrase that very well, but
Okay.
in my head, I'll be like, you don't gain anything from getting annoyed right now.
Right.
Like, you're getting mad at someone or getting jealous. So, like, consciously thinking about that, it helps you put it out of your mind, and it'll help you be less bitter. It's just, like, a little thing that I'm started to, like, do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I like that. That's something that I'm recently doing too in a different way.
What?
Yes.
Shut your mouth.
So I'm going through a lot of change in my life right now. A lot of things have changed, a lot of things coming, a lot of things going. People, places, things, etc.
Every noun in the book.
And it's a lot of emotions, and I'm a very emotional person. So, and before, I was like, I'm just going to push these emotions to the side. Like, I'm not going to do it. So something that I'm doing is, like, when I'm feeling sad about something, I tell myself, why are you feeling sad? Let yourself feel sad. Do not put it off. Do it right now. Because
Embrace it.
Embrace it, because if you don't feel it now, it's going to be 100 times worse tomorrow.
It's true. It's going to bottle up.
Yes.
It's bad stuff.
And it's honestly really healing. And it stinks in the moment when you're crying in your bed over something, and you're just like, I can't do anything about it, but I'm going to let myself cry because I deserve to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to make me feel better later on.
And there's sometimes where I'll be driving and I'll put on a song because I know it'll make me cry.
Yeah.
And there's
same.
sometimes where I'm just like, I need a good cry right now.
Uh-huh.
Like,
It's
I just need
healthy.
to feel it. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Aidan,
Don't be afraid to cry.
You're a very manly man. Do you cry, Aidan?
Okay. So, have you seen The Incredibles yet?
The first one or the second one?
The second
The
one.
second one.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, you know how there's always short films before Pixar movies?
Yeah.
The short film before Incredibles 2 had me bawling.
Oh, no.
So this is kind of awkward because I didn't cry during it.
Oh.
And I'm a big movie crier. But here's why. At the one part where a lot of people would start crying, half of my theater laughed.
Okay.
I would have slapped them.
We don't condone violence here. But I cry at weird movies. Like, remember that horror movie Mama? I bawled my eyes out at the end of that movie. And
That's
everyone was
really
like, this
weird.
is terrifying. And I'm like, why? So, that was kind of scary in itself.
But Aidan, do you think crying is healing?
I think letting out your emotions in a way that doesn't harm you or anyone else is a way to heal
I
yourself.
agree.
Definitely.
I don't know why men think it's not okay to cry, because when I see a man cry, I honestly feel more connected to them because they're being vulnerable. And I think vulnerable is being so strong.
They're letting in
Yes.
by letting out.
Wow. That was really deep, Dan. But you know what I mean? I think, honestly, being sad and showing weakness is extremely strong.
Oh, yeah.
And that's weaknesses in quotes, because I think it's so strong to cry in front of somebody.
Well, I mean, and it's societal pressures and everything, and
Yeah.
societal norms, which are slowly fading away, which they'll get there eventually, but, like, let's work on it.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Great. Next!
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, I'm going to give
My
another piece
face.
of advice, and then you as well, Dan.
Oh,
And then
okay,
to
awesome.
simplify, because we talk about emotions and stuff.
Yeah, this episode got really deep.
Okay, I love this. It's something that I'm just recently doing now, getting into a adult life, which is terrifying. We can talk about that another day, but I think it's important to have a morning routine. And I don't know, it's just something that I look forward to in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, something is I get up, I give myself, I have to leave for work around 7:15, 7:30. So I get up at 6 a.m. and I lay in my bed. I just kind of like might meditate for a little bit. I might like play on my phone. I may just lay there, whatever. Then I give myself like till 6:10. I get up, I go to the Keurig, I put my coffee in, and then I like go and like wash my face, and then I come back, get my coffee, and sip it, and do my makeup, and then pick out my outfit, make my bed, and it's just like the simple little things that help me function.
I love it.
Thanks.
I love it. Also, that brings up a slight pro tip. You said look at your phone, and that got me thinking about, you know how the blue light in your phone wakes you up?
Does it?
Yes.
Oh.
So when you're going to bed and you're planning on looking at your phone, turn your phone onto the warm, like, night mode.
Oh, yeah.
Because it'll tint your screen like a warmer color, and it won't keep you awake.
That's true. Good. I do that with my laptop, too.
Yes, that's another thing.
Yeah.
So, pro tip right there, but I love that. I love the morning routine.
Thank you.
Now, question for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you keep it the same on the weekends as the weekdays? And do we think that's important?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I think, like, I work on the weekends. I'm not a good.
Oh, that's a good point.
But, like, what I like for my Sunday mornings, or, like, my days off during the week, is
I'll
I'll let my...
Sorry.
Whoa.
Wow. Adam, get out of here, Adam Levine.
Adam Levine, what? I let myself sleep in a little longer. I don't sleep past 9:30 because I feel lazy.
No, it's fine. I'm a total night person, so you know mornings. I'm different.
And I make my coffee and I sit down, maybe like outside, or I'll turn on like the TV, and I'll just sit and drink my coffee. And if I'm near a cat, I'll pet it.
If a cat just happens to walk by, I'll just reach out.
To me.
My fingers will gloss over the fur.
I don't like how you said that to me.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't like it either.
But, you know.
I love that.
And then, I do my weekend things.
Yeah, errands, relaxing, whatever you want to do. Events.
Go hard.
Go hard or go home.
I don't know.
So
That was
the chair, we promise. I don't have... My morning routine is pretty standard, but it's pretty boring as well. I don't like mornings.
Does it help simplify you, though?
It does. Ooh, it does. I think it does help me simplify things.
Okay, you go through puberty like every episode.
I know, I really do. It's incredible. I'm like... This scientists hate him. They can't...
Are you speaking English? I don't know what's happening right now.
I don't either. Okay. So this is one thing that I have learned.
Yes.
And I really had to go through it this past year and everything. Get rid of the toxic people in your life.
Oh!
Wow!
Yes, high five!
Yo!
Block them haters, put your shades on. Because your future's so bright.
When there's haters at school, all you gotta do is walk away. It's a vine.
Oh, I was like, that was weird.
No, but so my thing growing up is I was always the person who wanted everyone to like me.
Retweet.
So I wanted, I was never mean to people. I try my hardest not to be mean to people. Like, being
Be
mean.
nice.
Being mean, being negative doesn't do anything.
Kill him with kindness! You're gonna have to.
Oh my God.
That one.
I mean, sometimes it just happens, but like, I try to consciously be like, don't like be mean or anything, but like, because a lot of times it doesn't help.
Because they don't matter in the end. It's like social media, that's toxic to you like it is to me, get rid of it.
There have been relationships that I've gone through where like, I wanted so hard. I didn't want to lose a friend, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And it took me forever to realize that they weren't even my friend. And my life got so much simpler once I cut like the toxicness out.
Right. I have a question though.
Yes.
What would you say for people who are trying to do that?
Okay.
What would you say are the signs of a toxic relationship?
If you're unsure, ask people around you. Because
yes. Rose-colored glasses, my friend.
Wow. Hey, yo. If I asked, like, my other friends, they would be like, and they wouldn't give me, like, a straight answer or something. And so then I'd be like, oh, okay, that's a sign. They're trying to be nice to me, but also giving me a sign that it's not working. And if you find yourself doing everything for someone else, and they're not doing enough for you, or like the appreciation's not there or something, and if you get to the point where you feel like you're being taken advantage of, that's another red flag.
Yeah.
But if you can't see it at that point, look for things like if they're not listening to you, or just little things like that.
If they take more than they give.
If they take more than they give, which we're all bound to do that at some times, but it's the overall situation.
It's if it's a constant thing.
A constant thing.
It's also the little things, I think. It's like remembering your birthday. Okay, bad example. I'm bad at that. But
I'm so bad. If you feel disrespected too.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's just, if you show somebody appreciation, like you should feel wanted back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you want something or somebody, like they should want you back, you know, vice versa.
If you love me, let me go. But don't. Well, no. So that's kind of not really what we're saying about this segment, though. I don't know why I'm saying that. Why did we do that? Because like we're letting people go because we don't love them.
Sometimes you let people go because you do love them.
Sometimes you just gotta let people go. If you love me,
let me go. It's true though.
It really is.
You can let people go. You love them or you don't. Then we're gonna let you go now.
No. But the thing is, there's a lot of different. Send us ways you want to make your life simpler.
Yes,
Things that have worked
Tell
for you.
us what you do so we can
love
do
to
them.
know. We'll put it up. Maybe we'll put it up on social media. At The Weekly Jam on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud. Reddit.
Still don't understand how that works.
Reddit. Yeah, I don't understand it either, but Aidan, our producer, does, and so does probably Paul. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
all
Paul,
you do.
Who's our creative director, and Aidan, who's our executive director. We love you.
Yeah, we really do, guys. We love you so much. And Allison, I love you.
I love you. And we love you, jammers.
We love you, jammers.
Stay jamming.
Thank you again so much for tuning in.
Jam of the week.
Love on Top by Beyonce. Baby, it's you! You're the one I love! You're the one I need!
You can fade out.
You're the only